Street. All right.
Well, good morning, everybody. I was just told by someone on our staff, even though it was mentioned that we've been working on this since 2012, there was a study done on this back in 1999. So for a generation, people have been looking for a way to get it done, but thanks to the investment of our taxpayers and our residents, we're seeing more improvement in every part of the city. As you're seeing today, this is not just something that gets people through a community faster, but it helps them be safer as they navigate Kansas City. There are a few folks I want to thank. First of all, our workers who have done outstanding work not just here, but throughout our city in terms of these important projects. But also, of course, all of you, our voters, our citizens, our residents, and then people I've had a chance to serve with for a while, the members of City Council. Councilwoman Heather Hall and I were elected at the same time back in 2015. It has been a fascinating 7.5 years, but in many ways I love seeing projects like this one because it helps us deliver the promises that voters have asked for. Time and again, whether it was the general obligation bonds, capital improvement sales tax, and beyond, the voters of Kansas City have stepped up and said, please just address our core infrastructure needs. On this project, we see infrastructure being addressed both on the road project itself, sewer work, totaling roughly all $13 million of investment here in the Northland in the 1st District and here in Kansas City. You're seeing this everywhere, so I want to say a special thanks to everyone I've mentioned. Councilman O'Neill, I love you too, of course. We haven't served together as long. A big thanks to my friend Councilwoman Heather Hall, who I'll ask to come up and speak.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thank you so much. We're so happy to have you join us this morning. This has been a long time coming, and while Mayor Lucas and I have been doing this for 7.5 years, there were people who were doing it for many years before us. And that's the good and the bad about this project. It is a very expensive project. It is a lot of stretch of road, and there are many more millions of dollars that need to be given to continue this project. If you will turn around and look north, you will see that that is what the road always looked like. A 2-lane road without a shoulder, without any sidewalks, without anything for anybody to do for any emergency needs. And now if you'll look south, you will see how extraordinary it is and how much safer it is for the people of Kansas City, District 1 and beyond. And so I'm really happy that we have been able to say this was still important to then Councilman Lucas and Mayor Lucas, and now Councilman O'Neill and I. It's continued to be important because the people before us, Councilman Davis and Councilman Wagner, it was important to them too. And not only because we want the safety and all this, but we also want the ADA, we want the accessibility, we want the bike lanes for people to be able to traverse the way they want to. So thank you for coming out on this beautiful day and continue to celebrate with us the safety and the new way to continue to do infrastructure in Kansas City. Councilman O'Neill.
Thank you, Councilwoman Hall, Mayor. I just had a couple things. I do want to reiterate the importance, as Councilwoman Hall said, the importance of this street to the Northland is vital. But our together, Heather and I have made it a priority to connect schools to the communities, and with this, we now have a walkability for so many more neighborhoods for their kids to walk to school. And that's been our goal the entire time in office, is to try and get more streets connected to the neighborhoods. The other thing is hopefully in my next four-year term, we're going to start working on this northbound Brighton Avenue, which is going to be very important to get up to 77th Street. So thank you all for coming.
Good morning, Michael Shaw, Director of Public Works. This is a great day. I actually want to start off by saying I just want to first thank the people who did all the work. Clarkson Construction did a fantastic job, on time, on task. We certainly appreciate that. Katie and her team, Nick Bassanetto, the city engineer, and everyone who put in the hours to ensure that this project was done. I think everything has been said. This is a very big project, $13 million, but what's more important about this project, it did exactly what it was supposed to do, is to make the traveling public safe and connect communities. And so I appreciate Councilwoman Hall and Councilman O'Neill for their ardent effort to keep us going and throwing in extra funds, and also the TIF funds that actually help this project as well. So the collaboration is what made this possible. So we'll be glad to answer any questions.
Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. Any questions? a feeling probably not, but thank you so much. We so appreciate you coming out today, and have a great rest of your day. Please stay dry.